day off. Looking at the wrong camera as usual. Sitting down in my closet office. I'm sitting this way today. Gonna get my morning started by going through my inbox. That's always the place that is just filled up with different requests and things like that. So once I get that organized and I can just, assign the relevant things to either my assistant or get any files that my producer needs for the coming episode, then I can kind of breathe and, get into like my exercise for the day. I'm doing it a little backwards today. Usually I try to exercise and then start my day, but because I woke up a little bit late, had to run grab our Instacart groceries and everything. I'm just gonna knock out the emails because they're gonna be in the back of my head during my workout. Like, oh my God, I gotta go get to that. So let me just do that and then I could work out in peace. And hubby is chilling with the baby right now, and then I'll take over from him once I'm done with my exercise. So that is how our mornings typically start off. All right, talk to you a little later. Okay, because I had to install like this equipment and this thing for my podcast, I have way too much stuff on my desk. Can y'all see? So I am gonna have to rework some stuff. For now, I'm putting everything on the floor because all I need is my laptop and my tea. I always gotta have my tea in the morning in my Sass Pro mug. Yeah, I'm just doing too much up. And y'all can come to morning work with me. This is so cool, this blogging stuff, you guys. I've done this before. All right, so I'm gonna start. As I am going through my inbox, I'm realizing that there's a lot going on this week, as always. So I'm gonna whip out my trusty Side Hustle Pro Planner and kind of do a brain dump of everything I got going on, right? And then I'm gonna show you how I organize it into a fashion that is easier to manage for myself. So I have like a million different notebooks. That's just how I do. All my planner girls know you have many notebooks, okay? So, all right, what's going on this week? Today is Monday, September 27th, and my 3 priorities, I want to handle some financial stuff with our accountant, right? Let me look at this again. See, priorities shift when you really do a brain dump. You can do this one of two ways. You can either start it out with your priorities, or if you really realize that things need to shift, then just write everything down. So this week I need to get my podcast episode together for the next 3 months, like figure out guest outreach and all that stuff. This week is actually International Podcast Week, and I want to announce my new masterclass that's happening on October 7th. By the time you see this, I will have announced this. So go to podcastmoguls.com if you want to join my class on how to make podcasting your side hustle. So again, that's podcastmoguls.com. But for now, it's Monday, and I need to announce that to on social media, to my email list. What else? Of course, on the top of the list, I want to restart this exercise program that I'm doing. I'm doing recording for YouTube. I have to put that on my list, otherwise I will forget. So I already started that, but want to remind myself I need to do that. What else needs to happen? I also had some stuff on my phone, but and then the baby has a dentist appointment. So like I mix in literally both everything that's going on professionally, everything that's going on personally. I put that all down. Stuff like laundry, like folding, I don't really put that down. I like let it happen when I have time. I'll fold a little here, fold a little there. Okay. So, and I'm putting some other stuff down, you guys. I'm just not reading it all out. I need to do some hiring. Hiring is a job. In order to get someone to do a job, you have to then do a job. So I haven't been able to find time to hire my next social media manager. That's crazy. but I need to make time for that. And I wanted to go over some videos from this conference I registered for, but I did not have a chance to attend. So now that I have a general brain dump, for now I have about 6 things. And what I try to do is just focus on one thing a day. So each day we'll have a priority thing. So for today, my priority thing, I already talked to my accountant, so I already have an appointment for Wednesday with him. So that is Wednesdays. So then I'll just write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I go in and schedule this later, but I just have the priority tasks for this week. So basically what I'm doing is the system that I have been doing since I started side hustling, so I can juggle real life, work, everything all together. So I started doing this when I was working full-time at NPR, and then also doing the podcast on the side, because I really wanted to treat it like a business, fit it into my life. But realistically, I couldn't, work on it from 9 to 5 because I was at my job. So this is how that started, and I've been doing it ever since. It really, really works for me. So I take this brain dump and I decide my priorities for the week. One is going to be, like I said, my accountant stuff. 2 is definitely going to be getting Podcast Moguls back up and announced, all of that good stuff. And then 3 is the podcast guest outreach and organization for the rest of this year. So Q4 basically. So then, given that I know that, I will divide everything up so Monday is actually updating my webinar registration pages. I also thankfully have an amazing VA who I've trained on how to do all this. So side hustlers, when you go full time, you're definitely going to need a virtual assistant or a real life assistant, whichever you prefer. So doing that, I'll reach out to her about doing all of the update. Basically, when you have a webinar, you have registration pages. So right now it's outdated since I haven't done one since I just realized April. So you just have to go in and update the date of the next webinar and make sure it's linking back to the correct tags in your email system, all that good stuff. And I like to treat Mondays like an ease-in day because that helps me avoid the Monday scaries. So I treat Tuesday like the day I do the bulk of stuff, because on Mondays, it depends on what kind of weekend you had. If you have a whole bunch on your Monday to-do list, it could be really, it could really cause some depression sometimes. So I just really try to make Monday an ease into the week day when possible. And I know that's not possible for everybody, but when you can set your own schedule, I highly recommend you do that. I hope I'm not mumbling, y'all, that I'm literally just taking you along my day, so I'm forgetting. Covered everything. And that's the good thing about writing everything down, just doing that brain dump, because after you're done doing that, you realize, okay, this can be spread out. It doesn't have to feel so overwhelming. I don't have to do this all today. Okay. And then number 2, you realize, oh, wait, I can get help with this thing. Like, I have a team member who can do this. So that's why I like to look at it visually as well. And that's my week, you guys. So now I'm going to finish doing a couple of emails, then get into my workout so that I can relieve Dada and he can start his work day. Talk to you soon.
Hi. Hi, baby. Hello.
Do you just feel like there is no air left to breathe? Do you just wanna to be left outside the grid? It's all for sure, I didn't know. I wonder what it meant to be. If I let go and let it flow, I think there's more to see.
I just need a break. I'll take what you need.
Hey guys, so I finished cooking lunch, had a little bit of time to freshen up. So now I'm just having some of that lunch. I made some crab top salmon. You can't really see it, sorry. I'm getting the hang of this whole vlog and stuff. I hope that won't look crazy. And some brown rice with some steamed veggies, and I like to add a little guac on the side. And then I'm just having this beverage. And so I recently started doing this mixed drink that I like. It's not actually a drink. It is sparkling ice, 0 sugar, with a little bit of diet cranberry ginger ale. It tastes so good, and you don't even realize you're not having, any sugar. And I have it with ice, so on the rocks. Tastes so good. Yeah, that's gonna be my lunch for today. Probably dinner too, because it's pretty filling. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready. I'm setting up my mic and my laptop because I'm about to do a podcast interview, but I'm going to be the guest. I haven't been a guest on a podcast in so long, but I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm going to be on Getting Grown, and I'm just looking forward to chatting with Jade and Kia. They are 2 of my favorite podcasters, and I love Getting Grown. And by the time I release this video, the episode will have aired, so I'll be sure to link it in the description box. So just scroll down right now, click it. You can listen later. And yeah, let me go get ready, get in my interview guest zone.